little nation, but if you think you're squaring off with India on border issues, you should be dreaming. It's never going to happen. We're not going to talk to you about it. But I only wanted to start by telling you this, that the Lipulek Pass in Kalapani, which is in Indian territory, is a very important vantage point for India to keep an eye on Chinese movements. You are free to make your point. Yes, go ahead, sir.
Machi marna jauna dajai kala panima. Machi marna jauna dajai kala panima. होइन दादा सेती खोला बगर नाला पानीमा माछी मार्न जाउन दाजै काला वनको काँडाले कहिले नि भिजेन फला होइन दा फलामे तारले रोक्छ त हामीलाई.
We like Nepal. We've had good relations with Nepal. Narendra Modi went to Nepal. What has come over Nepal? You suddenly want to fight with India? I mean, I don't know what's going on.
Okay. Thukka, त मर रन्डीको छोरा, म त मर्न तयार छु. Shame on you, motherfucker. नेपाल डी छान्दे. नेपाल इन्डियालाई बेचेर आइजो केटा हो. धोतीहरूलाई बेच्दे धोतीलाई. माउन्ट एभरेस्ट बेच्दे माछिनी कति पैसा आउँछ होला सोच त. माउन्ट एभरेस्ट बेच्दा कति पैसा आउँछ होला सोच त रन्डीको बानहरु. बेच्दे माछिनी किन चाहियो त्यो माउन्ट एभरेस्ट? माछिनी तँलाई तेरो घर चाहिएको छैन? तेरो घर छ? मेरो घर कत्रो छ देखाएको छ रन्डीको छोरा? ठुलो छ माछिनी.
Okay, let JD Bakshi respond to you, sir.
कोई रंडी खा रहा है? ये कोई रंडी खा रहा है? नहीं आ सकते तुम मेरे घर में बगैर पासपोर्ट बगैर वीजा.
I'll get you into the debate with General Bakshi.
ये कोई रंडी खा रहा है? ये कोई रंडी खा रहा है? नहीं आ सकते तुम मेरे घर में बगैर पासपोर्ट बगैर वीजा.
Tell you what is offensive. I'll give you an example.
लिल बुद्धलाई त बाल छैन भाइ. केटी चिक्दै बसिरहेछ. तेरो बुढी चिक्दै बसिरहेछ लिल बुद्ध त बुझिस? घरबाट 10 लाख मगाए भर्खर. बुझिस? तेरो बुढी चिक्नलाई क्रमला. लिल बुद्धलाई त चिल छ. अनि चिक्ने भोलि पान पसलमा खुकुरी नबोकी आइस भने तँलाई खुकुरी हान्छु म. भोलि पान पसलमा खुकुरी छैन भने नआइजो मा चिक्ने. भोलि पान पसलमा नआइज खुकुरी छैन भने है रन्डीको छोरा. याद राख्यो कुरा.
And I don't know how interviews are done in Nepal, but I know how they are done in India. This is how we do it.
Oh, you speaking with motherfucker. I am international. I can speak to whoever I want to in the world with this, bro. Gorkhalis are coming to fucking cut you up. My Gorkhali brothers, please, ago lagaidiu na.
Let me complete my question, sir. My question is,
Okay.
China, I believe that you are just being egged on by China. China is using you because Lipulek Pass in Kalapani is an important strategic point for India to keep an eye on Chinese movements, right, for a long time, for more than 40, 50 years, right? You must not compromise the India-Nepal friendship just to give China a small strategic advantage. Also, personally, I am of the view that it makes Nepal look like a what you call a rentier state of China. You need not take Chinese foreign policy as your own interests, and you should not aggravate the situation with India. Now, you are free to make your point. Yes, go ahead, sir.
चिक्ने थुक्क त मर रन्डीको छोरा. म त मर्न तयार छु. मैले भनिसके भन्नुपर्ने जति सबै रन्डीको छोराहरू कुरा बुझ. अब म राजा भइसके. कुरा बुझ मा चिक्ने. मर्न तयार भएको मान्छेलाई हेर रन्डी यस्तो हुँदो रहेछ. बुझिस मा चिक्ने. त छस् मर्न तयार छैनस् भने चुप लागेर बस. तँलाई समात्न आउँदैछु म म्याच सिक्ने कट्टा लिएर. एम्बेसीलाई भनिदिन्छ अरे कुन चाहिँले रन्डीको छोरा गन लिएर बसेको छु. एम्बेसीको मान्छे आओस् त गोली खान्छ. जो फर्स्टमा आउँछ त्यसले. जो फर्स्टमा मेरो ढोकाभित्र छिर्छ म्याच सिक्ने गोली खाइस. तेरो दाइसँग M16 छ नपत्याए मेरो ढोकामा आएर हेर म्याच सिक्ने. तेरो दाइले M16 किनेछ बुझिस. यहाँ के गर्दै मुजी गेडा समातेर बसिरहेको थियो जस्तो लागेको थियो म्याच सिक्ने 2 वर्षसम्म. तेरो दाइले संसार बुझिसक्यो. संसार खान प्रिपेयर गर्दै थियो. अब संसार खाम केटा हो. मेरो गोर्खाली केटा हो. हामी गोर्खालीहरूको कति फेम छ संसारभरि. हामी गोर्खालीहरूको भन्छ के भने अरे त्यो एउटा अर्जेन्टिनाको कसले गोर्खाली आयो भने त म केही गर्न
that you must understand, and I don't want to be giving gratuitous advice to you. Maybe General Bakshi can debate this with you better. But China is nobody's friend. China is alone in the world now. In the world community, China is alone. You are all just very intrigued that, and now I hand over to GD Bakshi and Sushant and others who want to debate with you. I was just very intrigued.
Obsession. China को कठपुतली हो नेपाललाई चाइनाले कन्ट्रोल गरिरहेछ भन्ने पागलहरू हो तिमीहरू कस्तो मेरो भाँडाको भात कसैले खायो भने म चाइनालाई किन सुनाउँछु म मेरी आमालाई सुनाउँछु म मेरो बाउलाई सुनाउँछु कुरुक्क जेमा पनि चाहिन्छ डोनाल्ड ट्रम्पको हो तिमीहरू
China very well. China. I love them. China. I have to have my China. China because China. You go over to China. China. You take China.
सबैले यही नै भनिरहेछ डोनाल्ड ट्रम्पकै कठपुतली चाहिँ तिमीहरू हो जस्तो छ बरु पागल हो जे पाइ त्यही भन्छ
But I am not a believer in diplomatic extrasensory perception. I am not a believer in geostrategic telepathy. And I'll tell you why. I will prove to you on my program that you are acting as Chinese puppets. Don't mind the straightforward language I use. Are you saying so?
Don't be stupid.
Because no, I'm not being stupid. I'm not being stupid.
Don't be stupid.
I am asking.
Why? Don't be stupid. You're an ignorant man.
Statement. Wang Wenli is a Chinese official. In 2017, India and China were locked in eyeball-to-eyeball situation in Doklam, okay, in Sikkim. China eventually retreated because there was such massive mobilization on the Indian side. They realized. Now let me tell you, listen to the full story. Listen to this. Mr. Renji, please listen, let me complete. I request you to let me complete. I'll take 10 more seconds. At that time, you know what the Chinese said? The Chinese said the following. What will New Delhi do? We have been defeated in Doklam, okay. But what will you do if we enter through the Kalapani region of Nepal? You go and check. How did the Chinese say that in 2017?
You're just making it
I am not making it up, sir. You are astonishingly...
Liar!
Sir, what? You keep repeating liar. Now I find it terribly amusing. Now what I'm saying tonight is... What I'm saying tonight is this. What I am... You do that.
Why don't you read the letter?
But why don't you do that? Why don't you negotiate it?
Use your brains. If you have any... You told a lie.
Rajesh, 200 Nepalese websites. You know what the Chinese did? They hate the Nepalese. They used Huawei to hack all your website. They hacked your government websites. You forgot that? They hacked all government websites. Mr. Nachiappan, has he written such a letter? I don't know of any such. Chinese have been making claims that Mount Everest is part of China and not Nepal. The Chinese are trying to leverage control over Nepal, and the Nepalese are trying to fend them off by taking a more hardline anti-India position. They are playing you, sir. Sushant, they are putting pressure on Nepal, and Nepal is trying to make them happy by taking this position on Kalapani. Eventually, how will this end?
Better than you liar.
Mr. Swami, I have my business.
You're a laughing stock.
Now, Mr. Swami, listen to me. Listen to me, Mr. Swami. For that, you'll have to listen, please.
Another lie.
If you don't, now
you are ashamed of yourself now.
You see, Mr. Swami.
Told a lie
now, Mr. Swami, you're going to end up looking very bad. If
Mr. Liar.
From what has been argued by the defense, Subramaniam Swami.
You're asking a question, you liar? He's a liar. Mr. Arnab Goswami is a congenital liar.
You are lying.
You liar.
Look at the facts of the case.
Find you amusing. Have you written? Oh, well, there you are. There you are. Your balloon has burst.
From a liar. How to write a letter, you liar?
Your Nepalese land in Sanku Wasabha, Rasua, Humla, in the guise of road projects, they have taken your land. When you arrested 122 Chinese for criminal activities, including banking frauds, they issued travel documents. They forced Nepal to letting them off. This country, Prakash ji, can never be Nepal's friend. What are you doing? Why are you spoiling a long-standing good relationship with India? What are you gaining? I want to understand. What are you gaining?
Okay.
What, you fool?
I will listen.
Shame on you.
Anyone can argue with
Facts.
me on facts. They are
You and
welcome.
facts.
Yes.
Arnab Goswami and facts are contradiction in terms.
Thank you, Raman. Here, Mr. Raman. Under section. I'll share some facts with you. Mr. Swami, bring you to
You
the
are a
facts.
liar. You told a lie.
I did.
That
It's been argued by the
Again
defense.
liar.
There is a case
Again liar.
There is a case.
What
I
you
say,
said was
Mr.
that I
Swami.
should be hanged.
Mr.
You
Swami,
liar.
there is a Mr. Swami.
Liar.
It's more insult for you to trade insults. You don't care about the. You don't care about the life over there.
Oh, yeah.
This is the biggest problem with us, Sults, on the program.
Shameless
Are you
liar.
being fair, Mr. Swami?
To the Times.
Are you being fair, Mr. Data? GPS data.
That's right, you liar. Listen, you liar.
Yes,
Listen
Mr.
to
Swami.
my act here. And you are a liar to say.
Mr. Swami, I will respond on facts. I think what
Facts.
my point is.
Swami and facts.
My point is, facts. Swami, watch it. Mr. Raman, listen, to not be forgotten that it was. I didn't name you, Mr. Swami. I didn't name you, Mr. Swami. Why are you responding again?
You liar, you're a disgrace.
Well, it should not be
What a
debate.
disgrace.